Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in around the Philadelphia area. We do Chicago's wedding as well. We do destination weddings. We do anything pretty much that need planning and decor. We handle well, from corporate events to birthday celebration to milestone. You just name it all. We do it all. I have many years in the event planning industry. I have a business management background, and also I'm a certified florist and a certified wedding planner. These are requirements that you don't really need to plan a wedding or anything. You can just, as long as you have the skills and the knowledge to do these things, you can do it. But for me, I strongly believe that if you are going to do something, you have to be the best at it. So I invested time, money, and to educate myself to make sure that I am properly prepared, have the skills, not only the skills or the knowledge and everything that I need to make your event a success. So that's what set me apart from a lot of other planners, because it's not only that I am a planner, but I actually took the step further to go in it. Not to knock anything against any people. You can still learn experiences from studying and doing everything. I just personally took a different route. I learned from a lot of experts, because I feel that people who have been in the industry for years and years and years, they have experience in things that it can help me with my business and make sure that I give my clients everything that they need. So I just decided to take that step forward. So today we're gonna go talk back on where we talk about how to use tall centerpieces to educate your wedding to make it beautiful and pretty and stand out. Yesterday we talked about building a bridge where you use these top bridge like centerpieces for your wedding. We talk about using the whimsical feel to have in that case of making it look the mystical and things in your floor. We talk about using olive branch with candles and other things to make it stand out. And we also talk about keeping it classic, where you have these crystal um, flowers with baby breath, white roses, and just kind of have that romantic and big white or white on white feel to do that. We also talk about using candle stands and things to kind of make that sanctuary as your main center decor instead of flowers, minimalize the flower. We talk about floating greenery. We talk about using the mood of your events to kind of accentuate the play on the theme of your wedding and so on and so forth. So today we're gonna go. I'm gonna start with dripping greenery. So a dripping greenery, what that entails of is that you have your flowers, maybe somewhere the banners, you have like the candlelight post stand, and you can have a touch of greenery somewhere to just kind of have it splash out to kind of stand out. It's kind of like two different centerpieces, but you're using flowers and greenery to kind of make it stand out. And you can use as bold as a color as you want at the bottom, and then use it so you can have the candles up there, make it unique, and just have it beautiful. And then one of the things is one of the most timeless piece of all time that also work is the romantic piece, where you use your hydrangeas, your greenery, your roses, your garden roses, your spray roses, and then your greenery to just kind of have that beautiful feel. Like when you go into a country club or a tea room, or you have into these when you go into the nice beautiful hotel where they just have these statement pieces that just there, so you can really use it to have that whole romantic and feel. We should already add to it. You can also use your branches and flowers. So branches is where you have these vines and these blooming branch that you have in your flower with your flower. Just have it, give it height, so it's like a height. It kind of have this artistic feel, but yeah, bold, beautiful, and make sure to just make it like a different branch, just to make it really unique. Um, Another route you can go to with is the pampas grass, like the more natural, from your wheat grass to your bunny feathers and those different things to have to give it that whole natural look, that desert look kind of feel, the natural, just open and feel, especially when you're doing weddings, maybe you're outdoorsy or maybe in a hall, to kind of just add that whole natural feel to it. And it really looks nice, because it's not simple, because simple would be the wrong choice of words to use, but it just give it that whole natural feel. I remember I did a bouquet, it was sometime last year, for a client who wanted all these beautiful, from the pamper grass to the benefit, all these beautiful thing with just a touch of flower. It was so beautiful, and I enjoyed doing that. And that's something I love, because every day when a client bring an idea to me, I transcend it and make it to their own and what it is that they want to use from their Italian ruskets and things like that to recreate. As I tell all my clients, if you give me a pictures, I cannot 100% recreate what it is. Not that I cannot do that, but I will add my own touch to it because of copyright reason. I don't want somebody copying my work 100% word for word. Not that I can do it, but I always do it with a little twist, just to have a different order to set it apart from what it is. Because I'll feel some kind of way somebody recreate every single design I do and do it word for word because I put a lot of time and skills into that. So it's all right. That's one thing I always tell that you bring something to me, I will do as close as possible, but I will add my own touch to it to make it mine instead of theirs. And then you can also do the greenery, like the greenery garland, and the greenery bridge. You can do top and bottom. You have the bridge leading straight across, and then with all beautiful greenery from Italian ruskets to the U cup, just different the silver dollars, all these beautiful like things to kind of add this, give it this whole natural, beautiful garden feels, and it looks really pretty, especially if you're doing a garden team wedding or you're doing an outdoor wedding, something in a tent or something outdoor. See, those are something that's really beautiful to use. And then the autumn wedding. So if you're doing something for play on your fall colors. Fall has some of the beautiful colors, especially when the trees burning from the rust to the different pattern of the paint, the oranges. It's really beautiful. It's especially when the leaves are changing. You can utilize the different pattern and branches to just make it look beautiful. So if you're having a fall wedding, utilize all those colors from the tall branches to just make it look beautiful. So you want to have that feature of your fall in your wedding. It's and I tell everybody all the time, when you are doing wedding setting season, play on the colors of the seasons because that's what set it apart from your wedding. So there's a lot of things that you can do. It all based on if you're willing to take that and also talk to your florist as well to see. And also what's important, it's cheaper. If you use flowers that within season, it's a lot cheaper on your floral budget than using a flower that's out of season. But if you have the budget and you want to do it, hey, go for it. But try to use more the flowers that's in season for your wedding. It saves you a lot. And then also you can do like your tropical theme for your wedding. You can bring your receptionist from palm tree. It can be either fill your flowers or all these tropical leaves and these tropical plant. And you can have flowers. You can do high and low. It looks to just have, especially when you're doing like a Caribbean theme wedding or doing destination wedding and a lot of things. You can really, even if you don't want to use flowers, if you're not a flower person, you don't have to use flowers for your wedding. Do things that complement what it is that you love. And those leaves and those beautiful big green and bright color leaves, those are things that can really bring your wedding to life. So I would say use those statements, and once again, everything is in tall glasses and tall centerpieces to just make a statement. And then also your greenery, like a spiraling of greenery. You can do these long can of posts, and then you can have your gold and then the candles, different candles on your the vases, and also the greenery, like a touch of green, like a little leaf here and there. Just not a lot, not overpowering, but something kind of like it just spiraling down the table. It's like a touch, not a lot, but just maybe something here to kind of accentuate, to minimize, and just use your gold, pair it with a gold or a stunning cup, a gold cup. Just use that accent. Use that accent to kind of give it that rich, beautiful feels, and it will look really good. And then also you want to place on the textures. You want the different textures in the season. You can place on different from. You can make some from the naturals look to the flowers and different pattern, different design. You can add all of those together to make it what it is that you want. So play on your texture that you have. Look at your flowers, research, look online. What flowers is this season? What are some of the things that they're having now? And then go from there. And then another thing is that, as I said, fall leaves. Fall leaves are beautiful. You can have your florist get these beautiful fall leaves, and you can have your chandelier, especially when you're doing the 10, the barn field. You have the chandeliers and the 10 overlaying, and you just have those beautiful leaves in the cabinet where they just look amazing. So utilize the space with bunch and use these bold statement, colorful flowers and branches and things that the leaves that kind of just tap on over there. Those are always beautiful. And then you want to use candles. Who doesn't love candles at a wedding? And no, candle just give it. You want to have these large temper of candle all around, just drown the table with candles. And then you can have your flowers. You can even do a flower garden. You can have a flower centerpiece that's just fun. You can do, especially when you're doing a king style table. Utilize those things to make it big and beautiful. And the candles, and no different posts of candle. It just look amazing. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda Perfection Creations. Thank you and have amazing days. You can do a wedding consultation with me on www.lyndaperfect.creationsevents.com. You can also sign up for a 30-minute consultation and learn more about my services. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.